Kohl Center, the place to be at prime time on a Wednesday night as number 17 Kentucky. The Cats are in town for the first time ever against upstart Oklahoma. The Sooners off of one of their most impressive wins of conference play in a comeback against top 25 Mississippi State. Well, Sooners and Wildcats meeting for just the fourth time ever and for the first time as SEC foes. Lamont Butler, Jackson Robinson back in the starting five for the first time since February 8th, along with Carr Williams and Otega Oweh, former Oklahoma Sooner, who's off the mark on his first shot. And for the Sooners, the freshman phenom Jeremiah Feams inside to Godwin, and the big man connects inside here on Saturday. Moore tangled up and make it 4 miscues to start. Williams comes away with a steal.
Great recognition by Amari Williams.
Ahead to Carr, lays it up and in beautifully.
Beautiful play. Amari Williams did a great job being back to help on Jalen Moore. Comes up with the steal and then his head up in the dime in transition. Beautiful action, big to big.
I know you appreciate the big to big dime drop.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And Amari Williams has been playing high-level basketball in a role that's been different when you don't have the guards out there, and he's been handling it so well.
Fears in traffic, the spin, and the finish.
There's a look at what this freshman can do. He's matured throughout the season, and that was a strong move over a tough player.
Touch for Butler. He'll get it back. Over to Robinson, another three. This time he buries it, and a good sign for weeks after Robinson and Butler were out since February 8th.
Well, the good thing for Kentucky in the midst of a lot of the injuries is Robinson's able to knock down another one.
Richard, he can shoot it.
He can, absolutely.
He's got, of course, multiple stops along the way. Arkansas, Texas A&M, and BYU, the Big 12 Sixth Man of the Year. And then now back in the SEC. Top of the key for Fears, and the runner off one leg.
Good action there by Oklahoma.
Defense, Fears. Had a chip shot, no. Wigee, no.
Good strip down low. Wigee's got to go with the offensive rebound, put back up top.
Garrison lays it up and in.
Beautiful action by Kentucky. They've been able to find some things in transition by looking ahead. The bigs are doing a phenomenal job of rim running and making themselves available.
I love getting you excited about big men on the move, the outlet pass, and the fast break.
Well, I tell you, the cool thing about watching Kentucky is whoever gets the rebound can look to the open man to outlet. All 5 players can initiate the offense.
Good eye. No! Wigee, yes! And a chance for 3.
Ended minutes and in big games.
Wigee, Garrison expected to have a nice contingent of friends and family in the crowd tonight. Outside to Oweh, an 0 for 2 start for numeral 00 until now, and a chance for 3. So Otega Oweh steps up and has essentially doubled.
Well, he has answered the bell as now that he's a part of Big,
who can shoot it from the perimeter, off the mark with a 3. And on the other end, Ansley Almanor, too strong, outside to Brea. Leading three-point shooter in the SEC, not this time. Oweh!
I was proud about this team. Even in the shortcomings this season, they have stayed together and stayed connected. They've been able to get the win in the last game, and he hopes that type of connectivity will create some momentum for the Sooners.
Great sign for Lamont Butler. Absorbs the contact and a chance for 3 on his first shot professionally. What is it like dealing with a shoulder injury and then coming back by Butler? Ahead to Oweh. Tried to lay it up. I'm not sure he got caught between a dunk and a layup, and he missed it hard off the glass. And Jalen Moore, 3-point opportunity.
Conversations with the former teammates will shake when it's over, and that's the mentality that these players got to have. Court.
Moore with 3 points, his first bucket. Oweh with 5 to start. Almanor, how about the bounce pass to Robinson? A thing of beauty.
Well, this is how Kentucky can pick you apart. Their backdoor cuts, their dribble handoff action. Beautiful backdoor dime there.
Top of the key, triple, splashes home for Moore.
Big shot there by Jalen Moore. able to come off those pin downs and shape up.
Halfway home in the first, pass deflected, Moore intercepts. Jalen Moore dunks it home. Trent Noah on the floor for the first time for the Cats. Butler double team. He'll spot Williams. Over to Brea. And the leading three-point shooter in the conference buries the triple.
Well, that's great recognition.
7 to shoot, Fears. One of the foul. Godwin inside, and Sam Godwin.
Well, that's what Sam Godwin does. He's a screener because he did not box out. Ball watching, Godwin makes him pay, and a third foul for the point forward.
Mark Pope immediately directs Brandon Garrison to get off the bench. Williams gets it back. Got to be careful. He's bumped on the way up, and a chance for 3. So the first bucket for number 22. And Garrison will have to wait. Birds this year wins against Duke, Gonzaga, Tennessee twice, Louisville, A&M. And the list goes on and on. It's one of the reasons Joe Lunardi has the Cats as a
message. And the fan base seems to be behind his team.
Williams to the bench. Garrison back on the floor. And we mentioned it is a homecoming of sorts tonight for Brandon Garrison from Oklahoma City. Keep in mind, Jackson Robinson, also the great state of Oklahoma, Ada, Oklahoma. Moore open again. Buries the 3.
You have to know where Jalen Moore is. He has the hot hand, knocking down shots, getting out baskets, going down the paint for easy finishes. Have to be a little bit more shifted to him defensively.
Moore's got 11. Brea inside has 5.
And that's a great hesitation dribble right there by Kobe Brea. He looked off Jalen Moore to the corner, put it on the deck one more time, and finished.
Off the screen, Duke Miles, a path and a layup.
And both of these teams shoot from the outside, and the defensive are respecting that. As you see, the paint is wide open when Kentucky operates in their offense. That creates a lot of driving lanes and backdoor cut situations for the Wildcats to take advantage of.
Garrison for 3, and the response. Just his 8th triple of this season.
And he stepped up and shot it with a lot of confidence. Huge shot.
Jeremiah Fears against Robinson. Brilliant finish with the last work together a year ago in the NIT down in Athens. Great game between Georgia and Xavier. I forgot, Richard, how much I learned from you on the bigs. Like, you are a big man extraordinaire. Fears on the attack, and he draws another foul. But big-to-big action tonight. The rim.
Too many easy baskets for both teams, getting all the way to the basket.
BC, Fish, thank you very beginning of all the subplots of this matchup. Tonight, we've seen the return.
Baskets and some backdoor cuts to get in this offensive flow. But this is a huge opportunity for Oklahoma against a tough Kentucky team.
Elvis outside to Fears. Fears in traffic again. McGee working hard, but it's ripped away by Brandon Shelf. And now back tonight, a great sign for Big Blue Nation.
Kentucky is getting healthy at the right time of year. You got 2 veteran players who have been playing good basketball this season, getting back into the action. But what it really does is for Kentucky, it really establishes the depth. In their absence, there's been a lot of playing time and contributors by the bench. And as they're able to get healthy, this will be a dangerous team in the SEC and the NCAA tournament moving forward.
Yeah, players like Travis Perry receiving starts. Valuable minutes for Colin Chandler. Andrew Carr now healthy. That's also critical. McGee catches it in the lane. Up and in. High off the glass.
Well, that action was set up by a strong screen there by Mohamed McGee. Got freed up as Kentucky had 2-on-1. And he was able to finish down low after the screen roll action.
And 2 good friends matching up against each other, Moore and Oweh. They texted as recently as 2 weeks ago. Not this week. Brandon Garrison, his 2nd triple.
A great recognition by Garrison as McGee was slow to close out. He knocked down a tray ball earlier, feeling confident, and stroked another.
Fears to Moore, and he's fouled by Garrison. We confirmed it today. We asked Ortega, all right, how often are you talking with
him? A head nod and you acknowledge him at the jump circle.
And that's it.
Maybe you give him a fist bump and that's it. But listen.
9 points in the second half. Looking to build on that victory. Elvis. McGee. Back to work. The pump fake. And a jump ball. Garrison held his ground.
Tough calls in a moment like this. You have to continue to play through it.
Goodine lost it on the way up. Sooners get it back. Tapped away from Owe. Elvis, a nasty crossover. And a foul called with a hip check by Brea. And so that's going to be the second foul on Kobe Brea.
Went to the line to shoot for 2.
For those just tuning in on SEC Network, and an assist. So again, I think if you're a Kentucky fan, was their ability to handle ball screens. Brea, no. Godwin clears a rebound.
Well, it's a level that it's an area of the game that they're definitely going to have to shore up.
Goodine ties it up at 35.
And that's another one.
So Godwin just picked up his second.
It's a big point in the game right here.
And McGee is going to pick up the foul. That'll put the Cats 64% on the season. These guys are going to be able to give us to get their basketball legs back under. Remember
by Mark Polk to put them in the starting lineup. These are areas that they're used to playing. But when you're coming off an injury, it's best to play in a 0-0 game than to have to come in the game and utilize more energy to bring a team back.
Williams and a blocking foul called. Oh, that was close.
One way and draw the third foul for Williams. Could have been huge for Kentucky. Made free throw important for the substitution. Great position for the tournament. But also the strength of the league gives them opportunities down the stretch to continue to improve that NCAA tournament resume.
Chandler the shove here in Norman against Mississippi State. We said what was working. He had 10 assists. It could have been 16 with some chances that maybe.
At a jumping match, trying to reach and tip the ball. You got to have to finish those possessions with strong rebounds, and the box out is very important.
Fears a variety of moves in traffic, and the tournament. Brea the step back three. And Goodine lost the rebound. Noah grabs it away. Perry left open. Buries the three.
Beautiful find by Trent Noah and a no-look pass to the corner. Perry stroking it from the outside.
Trent Noah to Travis Perry. And so Perry makes his first shot attempt of the night. Cats by 2. Fierce. Brea clears. Shot clock is off. And a foul call on the penetration. Northweather picked up the foul. Brea gets one more.
End to end, and even take their time to find a high-level shot.
Fears on the move. Jeremiah Fears lays it up and in.
Outstanding end-to-end action by the freshman Jeremiah Fears. Elite postseason play. They've been had a good second half of the first half, but they'll have to pick it up. This Wildcat team is really good.
Carr with a cut, and he's fouled inside by Moore. Porter Moser said that NCAA tournament game, you are chasing the tournament, and it's
offensively with all of the action that Kentucky's going to run. They do a great job of picking
lineup since February 8th. They have played important roles so far this evening.
The luxury for Kentucky is in the injuries.
Goodine pulls the three.
And that's one thing you cannot allow as Bryson went up from the corner.
Williams back to the bench. Garrison back on the floor. Butler picked up by Godwin, outside to Carr. Off the fake, Carr drains a three.
That's good action right there. And that play was created because action in the versatility of the Wildcats.
Richard, he is just a shade over 32% on the season for three. Owe the runner. He's got 2 threes tonight. Rejected by Garrison.
Good shot blocking skills by Brandon Garrison and letting them know about it.
He'll get it back on the other end. The big man running and a chance for 3. What a sequence for big Brandon Garrison. The UK bench tonight. Missed the free throw. Forsythe clears.
Now, this is a big moment here for Oklahoma. Didn't get out the gates as well in the second half. Kentucky on that 7-0 run to extend this lead. They have to do a good job of getting a quality shot.
Forsythe for 3. Big shot for the Sooners. And a chorus of boos will greet numeral 00. And he promptly turns it over. Cats get it back. Garrison up and in.
Brandon Garrison in the right place at the right time. Kobe Elvis.
And questionable to come back in this game.
The injury bug has continued to bite Kentucky.
Williams, no. Fears on the move. Moore. Great look from Jeremiah Fears.
Really good heads-up basketball by Fears. Putting the brakes on and changing his pace. Recognizing the cutter as it developed, and he found more.
Butler remains on the floor. With the crossover and attacking. Hit the deck hard. About coming back from an injury. About a shoulder injury in particular.
Brain. And that means you have to be a step ahead of what's going to happen and not rely on your body. Understanding how to use his brain in positions tonight to not put that shoulder in jeopardy of injury.
A very fine line to walk. Absorbed that contact moments ago. Pop right up. Here's a 3. And it's Kobe Elvis.
Defensive end, you got to get it done.
Perry, great cut, and Forsythe with the foul.
This is a
championships in Oklahoma, the Class 2A level at Dale High School. The ranked teams in action: Florida, Tennessee, and on down the line. It will all be on the line.
Preview of what you're going to see in that SEC tournament, which is all going to come down to matchups and how you can get it done to see if you can be a champion in the tournament.
(58-52). Sooners back to work. Shot clock down to 5. Moore, a strong finish. Contested by Williams. No problem for Jalen Moore.
That's a major league move right there. Jalen Moore headed right down the lane and finishing up top with the left.
McGee had his arms extended, picks up the steal. Corner 3 for Goodine.
That is excellent ball movement by Oklahoma.
Williams hands it off to Barea. That's a 3. Off the front rim. Butler skies for the rebound. To Williams. Great vision under the bucket.
Good recognition by Williams.
Shot clock down to 8. Elvis lost the handle. He'll get it back with 3 on the timer. And drain it. Tied at 60.
Tremendous poise by Kobe Elvis. Shot clock winding down. Handle wasn't tight, but he was able to collect himself and knock down a huge tray ball.
Lloyd Noble on his feet. Outside to Garrison. Not this time. And some work. Elvis on Carr. Godwin lost the handle. He was on the move. Butler to Oweh. That's a 3.
That's a big shot, too. And a huge turnaround. The ill-advised play in a turnaround.
Sooners have made 5 straight this end of the floor. Jeremiah Fears going to shoot a pair. How would you gauge his game?
And as this game gets closer and closer down the stretch, you're going to talk to a lot of NBA executives and personnel here in the building tonight. And many of them are here to make plays that can make him a lottery pick to go along with the skill set that he has.
We asked him earlier today, who do you try to pattern your game after? Is there 1 or 2 players in the league? Fears the bucket. Oklahoma back in front, and he said it's a combination of Kyrie Irving and Trae Young, the former OU standout.
And how he set up that ball screen, going open side and coming back and utilizing it, that allowed him to get freed up going all the way to the basket.
Carr, the pump fake. And Andrew Carr's going to shoot two on that finish. One more for Carr, whose 5-game losing streak came to an end. 27 and 10 here on set. Duke Miles. Sooners will get it to Taylor. Glenn Taylor, first points of the night for number 35.
Strong bucks.
Jackson Robinson remains on the bench. Lamont Butler on the floor. Cats back to work after the timeout. And Lamont Butler double teamed. And a foul called. Now 4-4. That Ole Miss LSU contest, we may have a coin flip to decide range this season. No look dish to Oweh.
The closeout by Taylor Jr.
And a little jump hook in traffic. Oweh.
Good D, better O by Otega Oweh, taking advantage there with a nice teardrop in the middle of the paint.
He told us this morning this is a business trip. Coming off the road loss in Tuscaloosa, that is how he has treated it, with 12 points tonight. 5 rebounds. Good eye. He checked. Still got it.
Have to be connected to Bryson Goodine. He's one of the top level shooters in this conference.
And the answer on the other end by Oweh.
Otega Oweh starting to get into it.
Either way.
And some contact on that attempt. If you're Oweh, you got to sell that one. That one could be easily drawn foul and get an opportunity for layup or for free throws.
Turnover by Fears. Oweh dunks it down. Tied at 71. Few players in America that was double figures in every game this season before Bama. And tonight he's back. Mr. Consistency has been tremendous. What a layup and a finish by Duke.
Offensive board.
Skip pass from Oweh and a 3 by Chandler. Not this time. Garrison on the offensive glass. Oweh the spin and the finish. Otega Oweh. Missed the free throw. Ripped the foul. And that's going to be his 4th. So Butler's in foul trouble. More the spin. He's starting to feel it.
Man. Great defensive ball pressure by Oklahoma.
Garrison nearly a 5-second violation. Shot clock at 10. Away the dunk! And a free throw on the way.
Spins of the court. Effort plays, getting out in transition, knocking it down from the outside, and physical finishes around the basket. Oweh scored 13 of Kentucky's last 15 points in Norman.
Missed the free throw.
That'd be a ball watcher.
Sooners get it back. And the hook around Oweh, who wanted the offensive foul. Instead, it goes against Otega Oweh. The freshman. In and out. Crunch time in Norman. Under 3 to go in a tie game. Oweh fouled again.
Oweh to the line to shoot the 2.
At Rupp coming up Saturday, 1 o'clock on ABC.
Matchup of fears.
Miles on Chandler in attack mode to Taylor. Shot clock at 8. Fierce in traffic, and we're tied at 77.
Wow, that was a tough finish. Spirited drive by Jeremiah Fierce to get that bucket to tie this one up.
the spin. Cats back in front. Otega Oweh with 23.
Beautiful. That spin move that he goes to creates so much separation. You're bouncing off of him, and that's all he needs, just a little crease to finish.
Under 2 to play. Taylor for the lead. Count it! Glenn Taylor Jr., 26% from behind the three-point arc.
And he seemed reluctant to shoot it, but when it left his hands, so much confidence in a huge bucket.
Oweh, not this time, and Fears comes away with it. (80-79). Taylor thinking about it again. Not this time. Glenn Taylor is short. 1 minute remaining in Norman and a 1-point game, and Mark Pope wants a timeout.
Glenn Taylor Jr. with another look.
Lead. With the loss, it dips down to less than 50%.
Oweh asking for the ball.
Williams spots Oweh. Easy finish inside. Cats back in front.
Beautiful design play going screen roll with Williams coming off that great screen by Brea, and he dimes Oweh.
Oweh with 26 points.
Oklahoma worked for every last bit of it.
Sooners in the bonus. Fears on Garrison. Well, Garrison has held his ground several times tonight, defending the much quicker Jeremiah Fears. He'll get it back, 9 to shoot. Fears head down. Fears, the pump fake. Outside to Moore, running out of time. Moore, no, and there's the foul. Exchange in this big moment. For the lead. He nailed it. 82-81.
Ice cold.
Shot clock is off, and here we go. 10 seconds remaining. Oweh on Miles. Otega throws it up and in. Kentucky back in front. Fears the other way. Timer down to 3. Fears blocked. Kentucky finds a way on the road. And hold on just 1 minute. There may be some additional business to settle. Brandon Garrison. There was some contact, and these veteran officials are going to have a look at how this game just concluded.
And I'm telling you, if there's something to look at here, the strong drive, Otega Oweh in the clutch, flips it back over his head. Wow. Look at this finish. Bodies all around him. That is unbelievable.
And then Fears on the other end. Got to the rim, rejected.
Oweh got a piece of it.
And it was how this game concluded. And if it did end, you see it goes off of Goodine. Brea corrals it. And Doug Shows confirms after watching the replay, this game is over. And the Cats have found a way, 83-82 on the road in Norman. Richard Hendricks, what did we just see?
This was a phenomenal game. Outstanding action from the tip. And still a little bit of
jawing taking place. Oweh and Godwin, former teammates. And then now they'll dap it up a little bit.
And this is one where you just have to ignore the handshake line. It's two teams that battled it out in the game that had huge NCAA implications for Oklahoma, but Otega Oweh was able to make all the plays down the clutch to get it done. Great ball.